Welcome back to our female character modeling with me, Kamia Simon Peter from Uganda. Okay, we dealt with boobs in the previous tutorial, and now and also the bums or the buttocks. Today I want to do the hand modeling. Okay, the arm now, the arm, that is the palm. And okay, so before I do that, I want to like talk about something concerning the bums and the boobs. Well, the boobs, it may not occur so much, but most times if your character is going to wear a knicker, that's okay, or a panty, that's okay. So but if you're going to really have clothes simulations, it's in most times not advisable to have bums like this. So I really want to show you, because if you're going to do clothes simulations, then you have to have a knicker so that your character doesn't. But if not, then you have to join, like weld these bums so that these points really meet, so that you have one flat bum. Otherwise, without if that's not the case, then you're going to have issues where your clothes try to simulate and then follow the depressions, something I think you may not want. So with that said, I really want to deal with the bum so that she has a flat bum, so that the cloth simulation will follow the bending of the bum, but not the different depressions in the bum. Okay, so I just want to do that quickly so that I continue with the arm. So I just need to do that quickly. Okay, so I'm going to just delete a few polygons. I'm going to delete that polygon, delete this, delete this, delete, 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 delete. Okay, delete, delete, delete. Right, so I just want to bridge those so that I don't have a flat bum. Okay, so let me target weld this to that, and then I get back to my symmetry. Okay, so that I can see which parts to deal with. Alright, so show end results, and then I'll pull this forward. Okay, so I'm going to extrude, shift extrude. Unfortunately I deleted the part here. I can just cap that, cap. Okay, go back to the polygons. Alright, let me see. Just need to pull this and then shift extrude. So I'm going to get a part, oh, not border. Come on, am I selecting really? Hey, okay, then scale to the X, bring them close. I just need to scale to the X so that I really have these two parts flat. Okay, and then I'm going to target weld to the other. So target weld this to that. This just need to get closer. This two. I'm going to shape the bum well after doing some For example, you can say I have some fake protrusions. Okay, so get this part, this part, this part, shift extrude, then scale to the X so that I have a straight line. Okay, and then bring them close. Okay, and then right, and then target world. I need to world target world to that. Alright, and then the upper. Okay, and then scale to the X, scale to the X, target world, lastly target world. Okay, I'll bring this close. Alright, F3 and then this is what I'm talking about. So it is very easy for the clothes to simulate at this area because this is a flat bum. You'll find that in most models people don't want to put a lot of like mesh, like knickers and what, unless your character is going to be moving at the beach. But if not that, then you'll have problems with cloth simulations because see, you'll have to model knicker and then you make the knicker your collision object, things of the sort. Anyway, so that dealt with, that is the bum. Okay, so the clothes can really simulate well. If I add a turbo smooth, see, we have good results. Of course there's a vertex there that we need to, but then the cloth will really simulate well via this part of the bum. See, you have a good bend. Okay, I also want to work with this part of the house so that she doesn't have a big bum or a depression. See, okay. Somehow hope that gives me some solution. Alright, so with that done, I want to deal with the arm, and I'll get my grid back. So okay, so that I can start modeling the arm. With the arm, we're going to have a box with 4 segments. With the arm, I'm going to create a box with the 4 segments. Okay, box with the I just need 1 segment there, but then 4 segments, 1 2 3 4, and those are the 4 fingers, and then the thumb the other side. So that's with the arm. Okay, okay, I'll just need to reduce the length. okay, the height somehow. Okay, and then I'm going to create a cone at the front. I'm going to create a cone at the front. All right. Okay, after creating the box, I'm going to create a cone. So the first drag is for the cone radius, the second drag is for the cone height, and then the last drag is for the cone, the second radius of the cone toward. Okay, so I'm going to drag it forward. Sorry, I'm dragging it forward, and then the cone must have 3 divisions. Those are the divisions of the finger, and then it must also have 8 sides. Okay, 8 sides. So let me adjust the cone height. All right, I'm also going to reduce the other radius. Okay, and then this must be lower. All right, okay, so with that done, I'm going to convert the cone into editable poly. Convert to editable poly, and then I'm going to make instance copies. That is 3 instance copies. So with that done, so that when I edit one finger, the other fingers will be affected too. So I'm going to increase the height of this finger by scaling it. I don't need to, okay, so by scaling it in the X, and also reduce the pinky by scaling it on the X and Y. All right, so with that done, I need to eliminate this cap by subdividing or cutting this finger into segments. So I'm going to do a cut from there to this point, and then from this point to the other. All right, which I expect other fingers to have. And then with that done, I'm going to select these 3 vertices and then pull them forward. I'm also going to pull this forward. Okay, I'm also going to pull these 2 forward as well. So with that done, I have a fingernail shape at the front end of the fingers. So it's right now that I can create the fingernails. Okay, but you can see that I've done it on one finger and all the other fingers are affected. Okay, so with that done, I can now start subdividing a few parts. For example, I'm going to choose edges. I double click on this edge, or select these 2 edges and choose loop. So I'll double click, okay, double click while pressing Ctrl to select the other loop, and then right click and choose chamfer. Okay, so I need 3 edges there. Remember, this is where the fingers bend, so I need some number of edges there. So maybe yeah, 3 edges will be enough. Okay, and then I'm also going to cut one edge here that is going to work with the fingernails. Okay, so fingernails, one edge, ring, connect, and then slide it forward. Guess that will be fine. All right, so let me isolate this finger so that I can isolation mode, so that I can work on this finger. Alright, so in the top view, I'm going to slide these vertices, these two vertices backwards. Okay, and then select two segments. Okay, so before I really do shape it, I want to first join two edges here. Let me first do ring connect. Okay, and then I need to join, okay, two edges here. Just to add more on this, but okay, so I'm going to join this. Sorry, I need to select edges, this and this, connect. Okay, so I can pull this forward, these vertices forward to increase on the curvature. Okay, then I'm going to make another connection, connect, and slide it down. Alright, so where my edges are going to dissolve, these two edges, I don't want them to flow back, so I'm going to do a cut. Okay, and then this edge ends there, and then do another cut, and this edge ends there. So I'll do the same below. Okay, cut, and then do another cut. Okay, so I need to loop these edges, so I'm going to loop so let me first do a selection of these edges. So this edge, sorry, it has moved, this okay, so right click, connect. Alright, so now I just need to do a cut. This edge meets with this edge, and then do the same below. This edge meets with this edge, so we've resolved the issue of vertices 1 2 3 4, and same for the other. So I do the same the other side. This edge, and this edge, right click, connect. Okay, and then cut this edge with this edge, this edge with that edge. Alright, so with that done, now it's time to work on the fingernails. So on the fingernails, I just need to insert. Okay, and then I can pull the inset down, and then insert one more time. Okay, this time around pull the inset up, and then rotate the inset. Okay, sorry, and then I can scale it down the more a bit. Alright, so the reason why I'm going to the reason why I've scaled it down the more, I need to create another edge at this moment that is going to extrude the fingernails. So ring, connect, and then right now I can select these faces, and then extrude the fingernails. But before I extrude the fingernails, you can see they are somehow crooked, So I need to shape them. I'm going to select these edges, and pull them out. Okay, now I can extrude the fingernails. Extrude, of course I want them to be extruded in and oh that's too high, but can lower it and then pull it back. So that's in case you need the fingernails. I may not need them, but in any case, if you need them, I may not need them. Really? But let me leave the fingernails. I'll show you how I deal with fingernails when it comes to painting. But in most cases, I don't use them. I put them as extras because I hate it when it comes to UVs. So what I usually do, I do model fingernails separate and then just attach them during skinning. But I need to show you how I deal with fingernails during painting. Okay, so if I do a turbo smooth, there we are. Okay, there we are. Alright, so go out of the isolation mode. All other fingers are quite fine. Okay, so F4. In most cases, I also try to eliminate having vertices, having T-shapes. So let me just make sure I have, okay, that is fine, that is fine. But don't be surprised if I remove the fingernails in my next videos, in case you don't find them, because I really know how it bugs during the UVs. But I'll show you how I paint my fingernails. Okay, so with that done, now it's time to work with the arms. But still, if you really need to see some bit of bulge, you can add it. Okay, so with the turbo smooth, okay, it's not clear. Okay, if you really need to see them. All right, and then I also rotate them inwards. Okay, give them some distance, and also this one inwards and give some distance. Rotate inwards, yeah, just like that, and give some distance. The same this side. Inwards and give some distance. Okay, so with that done, I think I'll have to break this video into two parts for it not to be long and boring. So let us continue dealing with the arm in the second part. Thank you. Don't forget to comment, because your comments are really vital, they help. And don't forget to subscribe, as well as press on the bell